Ow! Hello, it's Paul. Welcome to Toys in Motion. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a brand new figure from FuRay Planet. This guy is a werewolf. His name is Veteran William. So here's our Veteran William werewolf figure. You know, if you follow the FuRay toy line, or FuRay Planet line, pardon, you know that all their figures have sort of a contemporary job. They're all like, you know, hybrid of whatever it is they are, and they all have jobs that go with whatever they look like. Like Crocker, that I did a video on. He's a, you know, Crocodile Dundee looking guy. And then there's Blade Master Wen, which I just did a video on. He's the tiger. Badass looking. Not a bad figure. Tiny head. Now we're going to take a look at this werewolf. Now, I'm not going to lie to you. When I saw him as the werewolf. That's what I wanted. I want the werewolf. I love horror. I love monsters. And although he looks pretty cool with the trench coat on and the like pseudo-military mercenary kind of gear, that's not bad. Good look for a werewolf. But me, I want a werewolf. So we're going to show him in all the different outfits he has. We're going to show him in his different variations. I'm going to do some pictures of him. We're going to pop him open and have a look at him. This guy is interesting. I love werewolves. If you might have even seen, I did a video on this guy from Coup Models. This guy was like the forest werewolf. Originally he came with this head. And not a bad head. Cool little werewolf. But I customized him with this head, which is actually from an old Stan Winston werewolf action figure that I dremeled the back out and keyed to fit that little stump. And I like him a lot better that way. But this guy is a nice werewolf figure. He's got some good attributes, but man, he doesn't stand for shit. So, and by that I don't mean he's a badass and he doesn't stand for shit. I mean he doesn't stand up for shit. So we're going to have to lean him against something if you want him to stand, or put a stand on him. And real soon, next maybe even, we're going to have a look at this guy. NECA's Wolfman. This guy is awesome. We're going to start looking at the NECA horror figures too. So not just Mythic Legions and things that go, but come on. Horror, my jam right there. So make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these cool-ass videos coming up. In the meantime, though, back to Veteran William. So this guy is pretty cool. I'm anxious to see what can be done with him. And again, too, really nice figure if you want to do some customizing. I know people that are looking for the lower half of this body for completely different figures to swap and stuff. So there's a lot of good parts here, you know. As always, I just want to throw a mention to the fact that we do 3D printing toys and different props and stuff. If you ever want to check out what we do and some of the heads and things for toys and action figure accessories, make sure you check out trollheadstudios.com. There's a link in the description. So this guy is a badass. I'm anxious to see how he looks next to some other werewolves, next to some Mythic Legions. So let's take him over to the table. Let's open him up and have a look at him. So just a quick look. Yes, indeed, it comes with a #1 FuRay Planet Veteran William comic book. And the art in this is really nicely done. Explains the whole mercenary soldier aspect of the character. Very well drawn. Cool looking. Different characters. A lot of monsters. Neat book. And then there's a look at some of their other figures. There's the Blade Master and a few of the figures that are going to be coming out in the near future. It's a very nice book. Got a lot of different ad things in the back. The dinosaurs, I did a review on those guys before. They're coming out with more of them. Crocker. So there you go. Nice book. Comes in a nice little Ziploc bag in the box with the figure. Just wanted to show everybody because I know there's probably a lot of people that really dig the backstory aspects of these figures. So I just wanted to share that with you. So here's a look at Veteran William as he comes. Now I stuck his tail in the boom boom hole in the back. His tail segmented, but doesn't really move too much. But it's got a little bit, not much though, but it's a neat looking tail. Now, my first thought on this figure is that I like it. I like the way it feels. It's got nice weight to it, feels pretty good, and he stands. So he's got the Coup Models werewolf beat to hell already because this guy stands. He's a really pretty sculpt as well. Like the detail in the outfit and everything is really nice. He's got the dog tags. He's got the belt that's separate with the ammo belt. He's got the nice trench coat and everything. And it's a rubbery trench coat, but it's quite nice. He's a big figure. He's a big boy. Here, I'll just, real quick, I'll stand him up to a standard Mythic Legions. There is your Valiant Knight Mythic Legions figure. So this guy has some serious height to him. He's a big figure. Got the dog tags. This neck thing is weird as hell, just off the... Like, when you move it, it tends to move around like it's a separate piece, but it's so soft and flimsy that it just kind of goes with his head. Kind of weird, but the head itself is really nice. And he comes with 3 different heads. The open mouth head. Then he's got the snarling head. And he also comes with this, which is like a little snarl. You know, the one lip curled back kind of head. So, comes with 3 heads, which is nice. He also comes with everything you need to change his outfit up into basically 3 versions. He has this little strap that... holds with these little holes which hold the weapons, so he wears it like that. And then the weapons have the peg that fits in there, so you can have him walking around with his weapons, you know, on his back. And there's 3 little holes. He has 2 of these, and then 1 shotgun. I like the sawed-off shotgun. That's nice. Double barrel shotgun. Very Mad Max. Check that out too. Nice detail right there. But yeah, great shotgun. Great shotgun. And a case. Real nice case. Like I said, very Mad Max. And then you have these weapons. They both have little sheaths. Very nice. Very nicely done. They got the little pegs. The detail on them is really nice. Very cool. And they're, again now, to a Mythic Legions, you know, if you're going to swap pieces, they actually work pretty good. Little big, but very cool. So you can see, like a standard Mythic Legion guy, that's a great weapon for him. So he also comes with this pile of parts here that turn him into the full-blown werewolf. A giant neck collar. I love the paint on that. This is a really nice looking piece. A lot of nice paint detail in there. And the plastic on this is, it's nice and rubbery, but it's much heavier than the little one. The little one is very, very thin. These 2 things, I was looking at them for a little bit, wondering what they were. These go in the shoulders, and they're like an extra cuff piece. He comes with 2 that are green that match the jacket, but then he also comes with these darker ones to match if you turn it full werewolf. He comes with extra arms, the top of the arms, so you can plug in the werewolf arms, switch them out. he comes with a complete lower half werewolf body. That's awesome. You know, there's the ball and the sockets to make that go, and the boom boom hole for the tail. And then he has 8 altogether, 8 hands. He comes with 6 extra hands, and of course 2. Now he has the 2 that he comes with are specifically for these knives, because they're hand in that hand form. Then he comes with this, which you can see the trigger finger. So he comes with 2 hands that have the trigger finger, so you can hold the shotgun in either hand with a finger on the trigger. And then 2 hands, 2 sets, I should say. He has like a real open swinging and sort of not quite as open a hand. I wish they would have given him a tad bit more of a claw hand, and possibly even an extra extension on the fingertips. You know, a lot of the werewolf movies, like The Howling and such, a lot of those, the fingers are longer on the wolves. And I think that would have looked good. But having said that, the hands are very nicely sculpted. They're very nicely painted. I actually like them a lot. And I'm anxious to see how they look on the figure when you pose them. So those are all the pieces they give you to transform this guy 3 different ways. Now I'm going to show you real quick. The head socket has a small little hole in there. So we know that's going to pop off pretty easy. And here's that neck piece that I was talking about. Now this neck piece, I love how he stands. This is a very thin piece. Not that they could have done it thicker or whatever, but that's a pretty thin piece. That's the piece that kind of moves a lot with the head. I don't know, maybe a little thicker, I don't know. But then we'll take a look also. I'll pop this arm off. The arms come off pretty easy. And here, if you remove the jacket, you can see that collar piece that I was telling you about. And then if you wanted to go with the brown one that matches the wolf fur, you'd switch it out to that. And this one is green to match the jacket. And of course, there's a look at his necklace, which are dog tags and everything. A nice figure. I'm going to stick this back on. He seems to be real easy to pop apart and put together. I didn't even have to heat mine up or anything. I had no problems with him moving. His movement's a little limited. Like his arms only go that far. They don't go any further. So the legs are good. You know, they have this kicked back leg, which is pretty cool. So you have a little bit of movement in this, but not much. You know, just a little. And then the knee kicks back and kind of goes forward pretty far. And then the foot also, that has a lot of movement in it. So it's a nice amount of movement in the legs. And again, the legs feel sturdy. So I feel like you're going to be able to get some good poses out of this guy based on the sturdiness of the legs. You know, that's going to be a big advantage to posing this guy and having him not fall over. Let's see. Yeah, head popped on pretty easy. No problems there. So I'm anxious to pose this guy up. I'm going to pose him in all 3 variations, that we can have a good look at him in all 3 versions, and then we'll come back and talk about him. So without any doubt, this is my favorite FuRay Planet figure yet. I think that this time they really did a great job with this guy. The sculpt is on point. The paint is freaking awesome. The articulation is really good. You can get a lot of nice poses out of the guy. He really stands nicely. You know, there's almost nothing bad I can say about him. Even that thinner neck, I didn't really have a problem with it. Like, I thought maybe it would look goofy when I posed him, but nah, it was fine. It really was a great, great figure. And go check out my other videos, because I tell you the truth, you know, about what I think of these guys. And this one, they really did a great job. I'd say this, up to now, is the best werewolf figure on the market, hands down, not even a close second. I mean, when you see the other werewolf figure, that is so meek in comparison. I mean, I like some of the things they did with the hands and stuff like that on him, but this figure, the FuRay Planet figure, far superior. If you're looking for a werewolf army, these guys rock. I mean, damn. I mean, I'll tell you, I am waiting, hoping, praying. Mythic Legions does some werewolves and a little bit more towards that horror, you know, where they have Mythic Legions. It's a very close tie-in to other figures. So let's just hope that they come out with some, because I'm sure theirs would be the best ever. But until then, this guy is really nice. And I'll tell you, you know, even as the mercenary figure, he really looks badass. I mean, I wasn't sure, because I'm such a horror fan, how I'd feel about the mercenary outfit. But I love it. And that shotgun? Are you kidding me? That thing, the shells come out. You see that picture he's holding? Damn! How cool is that? And the ones in his belt, same. They come out. That figure has a lot of really cool little tiny details that go into a figure when somebody's really thinking about it and really has a love for it. And that one's the best. And it's not as gimmicky sort of as Crocker with his little hat and stuff. You know, this guy, he was awesome. Really like this. Way to go. 2 thumbs up on this werewolf. But we still got another werewolf to go, and that's this guy from NECA. And I think when I do that video, I'm going to pull out some of my big 12-inch tall sideshow werewolf, Wolfman figures, and maybe some other stuff to show him with him. So it's going to be more than just that one figure there. It's going to be a bunch of the werewolf figures that have come out and this guy in a comparison kind of video. So we got some cool stuff happening, man. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you, everyone, for liking my videos, for leaving comments. I really do appreciate that more than you'd know. I love going through them and seeing what y'all comment. And, man, you guys make really good comments. So thank you very much. And we will see you next time on Toys in Motion.